Hey guys, iRoss here, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, I'm not fooling you with the title to this video. This video is dedicated to skill-based matchmaking. Now, I've recently been seeing a lot of videos and people talking about how skill-based matchmaking will absolutely ruin Delta Force. And honestly guys, I can't help but think at this point, a lot of these people are just coping. They're looking for an excuse at why they suck at the game. So, I'm going to tell you why skill-based matchmaking is actually good for the game. So, please leave a like down below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. And let me convince you why it needs to stay. So guys, first of all, we're going to do a bit of role play here, if you don't mind us saying. And we're going to pretend that we're actually one of the people against skill-based matchmaking, and I'm going to explain to you my reasons why I want it removed. So basically, I'm not very good at the game, okay? I don't play an awful lot, so I don't get as much practice in as a lot of our players. When I go into a game, specifically Warfare, or sometimes Extraction, I'm getting my arse handed to us. Every single person I come across is annihilating us. I don't get 2 seconds to myself, and I'm not enjoying myself. What I want is, I want to go into a game and kill absolutely everybody. I want to win all my matches, and I want to have fun while doing so. I don't care about anybody else. I don't care about the players I'm killing. I want to be the best player in the match. And I don't want the matching to be based off how well I'm doing to put us against more difficult players. I want it to be easy. And that, guys, is essentially the argument that people are putting forward. They want the game to be enjoyable, fun, and easy. Now, what they're not sort of realising here is if you're the best player in the match, everybody else in the game is going to be against you, and they're going to die repeatedly, and they're going to have the same problem you have. So this is where skill-based matchmaking comes into play and why it's a good thing. Because it keeps players who are bad at the game with other players who are bad at the game, so that it sort of evens us out and they have a more genuine experience where they'll win some and they'll lose some. Similarly, when it comes to the higher tiered players, the higher skilled players, they will also get sort of matched together. This also accounts for ranked. Higher ranks will get matched together. If you get to a high rank, obviously, you're going to verse against other high ranks. You're not going to continue fighting rookies when you're at Legendary. That would be completely just stupid, you know what I mean? So, skill-based matchmaking is going to level out the playing field and make it more accessible to all sorts of players. So, I've been hearing the argument about unranked and ranked, how it's not going to make a difference. Now, let's, for instance, say I'm a ranked player. Okay, I push rank, I get high rank. I'm having a bit of a chill day today, and I want to play unranked. Does that mean that I would be barred from playing unranked because the people who don't play ranked don't want to come up against us? That is just nonsense. Anybody is allowed to play any mode. Skill-based matchmaking will make it so unranked and ranked is a level playing field. Now, what will happen is, if you're bad at the game, okay, you get killed a lot, but you're gradually improving. And you go from sort of 50-50 kill or be killed in most matches to you're killing absolutely everybody. What it'll do is, it'll realise that your skill has improved and it will increase the difficulty, matchmaking-wise, of your lobbies, so that you're not just constantly winning all of them. And this is the problem I think a lot of them don't want. They don't want the lobbies to gradually get harder. They want to keep winning. And I understand this. As a competitive gamer myself, I understand that you want to win. But if all you're doing is winning, there's something going on, something very, very wrong in this scenario. You want to have a gradual increase in challenge constantly. Better players being introduced to your lobby so that you're not just fighting the complete noobs that only play for 2 hours a week or something like that constantly. Of course you're going to win against them. You want it to be leveled out so that you're against, better and better players. I've already said this, but better and better players as time goes on. You do bad a couple of times, it'll put you back down, you know what I mean? And it sort of levels us out as time goes on. So anyway, I'm rambling on and I want to sort of get to the point here. So basically, skill-based matchmaking is hated by players who are bad at games. They don't want to lose, they want to continue winning. But that means that whoever you're beating, you're winning the game against, is then going to complain that you're beating them. So that's why skill-based matchmaking is important in titles like Delta Force, to keep the game fair, so that there isn't one person or one team of people or one clan of people or whatever dominating lobbies because there's nobody of a higher skill gap in the match with them at any given time. I mean, obviously, if there was no skill-based matchmaking, it could be completely random. You could come into a top, tier player and you could be absolutely terrible at the game if there was no skill-based matchmaking, which would make it unfair as well, which they don't realise. It's not going to be like, oh, well, there's no skill-based, so I'll only be against bad players and I'll win all the time. It doesn't work like that. If there was no skill-based, it would be absolutely anybody at any given time joining the matches, which would be complete madness. Anyway, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay from the global beta test that I did, the technical test on mobile. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. I'd love to know your comments down below. What do you think? Do you think skill-based matchmaking has a home at Delta Force, or do you think it should be removed? I would love to know your thoughts. Anyway, guys, catch you in the next one, and hopefully you've liked down below and subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you very soon.